"Get in," he ordered her, his face cold as he held the door open for her. Zoey bit her lips and looked at him with the slightest bit of hesitation. "What, scared?" Blaine raised his eyebrows mockingly. Zoey pursed her lips, suppressed the panic in her heart, and got into the car. However, before she could make a decision, a powerful arm suddenly wrapped around her slim waist. With little effort on his part, Zoey's entire body was easily scooped up by Blaine. A satisfied smile appeared on Blaine's face. The car drove slowly back to his place. Zoey was so tired she fell asleep. Zoey didn't know how long she had slept. When she finally woke up, her body was soft and she felt extremely relaxed. However, her arms felt like they were being pressed down by something heavy. It felt warm and hard. She opened her eyes in a daze and found that she was lying on Blaine's large bed. The first thing Zoey saw when she opened her eyes was Blaine's flawless sleeping face. The moment Blaine woke up, his eyes immediately tightly locked onto hers. There was not even a trace of sleepiness in his eyes. Zoey almost suspected that this man had only been pretending to be asleep. Zoey immediately retracted her hand as if she had done something bad and got caught red-handed. She had an awkward expression on her face as she revealed a shy smile. "You're awake?" He smiled wickedly and reached out and teasingly pinched Zoey's cheek, which was as red as a tomato. "I'm hungry. After you take a bath, cook for me." His casual actions were like a joke between a couple. It made Zoey's heart flutter. Zoey pretended to be calm as she pouted and said unhappily, "I'm not your nanny." "Mistresses are not responsible for the filling of the stomach?" he asked her. Zoey looked away disgruntled. With regards to the word mistress, it was obvious that she was not used to being referred to as such. Blaine smiled evilly, his fingers teasingly caressing her cheek, moving along her forehead to her ear. "Since you can't solve the problem of food and drink, then I can only let you first solve the problem of warmth for me." Zoey's eyes widened and her face turned red. She anxiously rolled up her blanket, got off the bed, and surrendered. All right, stop messing around. Would you like me to cook for you, Blaine?" "Great idea, Zoey." He grinned. He figured after eating and drinking to their heart's content, they would have the energy to return to bed and not sleep. "Can I borrow some clothes?" Zoey asked as she moved towards the bathroom. Blaine closed his eyes and lay back on the pillows. He said, "Pick whatever you want out of my closet." Zoey walked into the closet with the blanket in her arms. After showering and putting on one of his white button-down shirts, Zoey walked back into the bedroom, drying her hair with the towel in her hand. But Blaine was gone. She suspiciously left the bedroom. Blaine patted Zoey's back and said, "Go and dry the rest with a blow-dryer." As she was searching in the cupboard for the dryer, Zoey saw a black shadow approaching from behind her, and she felt goosebumps rise on her arms. Zoey was about to turn around when she felt strong arms wrap around her waist, and her entire body was pulled back from behind, tightly shackling her to Blaine's strong chest. "Blaine, what are you doing?" Zoey asked him as she struggled for balance, having been pulled up on her tiptoes. "I want you." His rough voice resounded from behind her. He was a man of almost 30, yet the moment he saw her, he immediately went back to being an impulsive and randy teenager. He kept wanting her over and over again, to the point that he didn't even want food, only her. Zoey opened her eyes in a daze and asked weakly, "What time is it now?" "It's past 10. "Huh?" When Zoey heard the time, she grabbed the blanket and covered her chest, warning him. "Don't even think about it, Blaine." She anxiously looked around and asked, "Where is my bag?" Blaine seemed to be worried that she would leave at any moment. "What's wrong?" "My cell phone is in my bag." Anxiety was written all over Zoey's face. "This is bad." Zoey grabbed her cell phone and glanced at it. Zoey pouted and shushed him. "I need to call my mother. Don't make a sound." When Zoey said this, she suddenly felt a rock-hard arm wrap around her waist and tighten. Her delicate body was then pulled back into Blaine's strong embrace. Blaine didn't say a word, but he didn't need to. Blaine was staking his claim. Blaine was telling Zoey in no uncertain terms that she belonged to him.
Hi, Zoey here. If you are wondering what happens next, then download the Pocket FM app and listen to the exciting episodes of Rekindled Heartache now.